MotorWeek is made possible by Lucas Oil, Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper, and TireRack.com.
While factory-backed tuner cars are all the rage, most often they're big buck efforts from the likes of Mercedes-AMG unit or BMW's M. That's what makes the MazdaSpeed folks so intriguing. Not only are their rides fast and furiously styled, they're also practical and affordable. We've already tested and love the mid-size MazdaSpeed 6. Now it's one step down in size for the MazdaSpeed 3. But a more compact body doesn't mean they left out a single thrill. And we don't know a better place for thrills than our winter testing venue, Georgia's Roebling Road Raceway. While clearly a street racer, this 2007 MazdaSpeed 3 took to Roebling's 10 turns like the proverbial duck takes to water. For starters, this pumped-up version of the 5-door hatchback Mazda 3 gets its zoom from a 2.3-liter turbo direct-injected 4-cylinder, the same little dynamo used in the larger MazdaSpeed 6. Here it produces a potent 263 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. While detuned from the Speed 6, it's still way stronger than rivals like the Honda Civic Si. Like the Speed 6, the Speed 3's power links to a 6-speed manual, but while the 6 is all-wheel drive, the 3 is front drive to save weight and cost, a setup suited better for the street than the track. But a sophisticated electronic torque management system tries to offset this limitation. By minimizing excess boost and smoothing intake volume, it flattens out torque spikes in the lower gears that often produce excessive torque steer in high horsepower front drivers. Still, our Speed 3 straight line results were a tad slower than the heavier but grippier Speed 6. 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds with a quarter mile in 14.7 seconds at 97 miles per hour. But once the turbo spools up, there's a great mid-range rush, and we were never wanting for more power. Then we hit Roebling's corners running. While the standard stability control was switched off to better gauge the natural reactions of the Speed 3, a limited slip differential was still in play to keep power flowing in the turns. The somewhat soft MazdaSpeed 3 still turns in quickly and is very tossable. But when the front tires are overpowered, a nasty amount of understeer rears its head. That puts the onus on the driver to plan corners judiciously, with the throttle squeezed rather than stabbed on exits. If done right, this car slingshots off a turn, automatically setting up for the next. The MazdaSpeed 3's agility comes from numerous chassis reinforcements for increased body rigidity, again similar to the Speed 6. The heavily recalibrated front McPherson strut and rear multi-link suspension sports higher spring rates and larger stabilizer bars. To match its fast and furious performance, the MazdaSpeed 3 also dons a high-performance braking system with large diameter 4-wheel disc with ABS and electronic brake force distribution. Our Speedster stopped on a dime in only 114 feet from 60 to 0. On the outside, the MazdaSpeed 3 is stylish and sporty, but not toy-like. Bold details and a lowered, well-planted stance telegraph its sports car soul. The front boasts a double-mesh lower air intake. Winged fog lamps, wider fenders, and an edgy hood grant a finely sculpted look. Tasteful side skirts, a rear spoiler, and bright exhaust finish off the Speed 3's performance image. The whole package sits atop 18-inch 10-spoke aluminum wheels wearing 45 Series ultra-low profile performance rubber. Keeping with the MazdaSpeed practice, the inside of this 5-seater is defined by multiple shades of black with red accents and stitching. A clean dash houses large, deep overlapping gauges with orange lighting. The leather and cloth sports seats are firm, comfortable, and don the MazdaSpeed logo. Minimal bright work includes aluminum pedals and stainless steel scuff plates. Practical aspects include standard iPod jack and 7-speaker Bose 6-CD stereo. Our GT trim test car had optional navigation with a screen that cleverly hides in the dash until summoned. Safety comes as 6 standard airbags, and the usable rear seat features 60/40 split fold access to an already large 16.5 cubic foot cargo bay. Government fuel economy ratings for the MazdaSpeed 3 are 20 city and 28 highway using premium fuel, with an energy impact score of 14.9 barrels of oil per year. That makes it a high-performance car with everyday efficiency. But what really makes the MazdaSpeed 3 an everyday jewel is its price. Sport trim starts at $22,835. Our GT's base price is $24,550, with navigation pushing it to $26,300. Obviously, you don't have to hawk the crown jewels to play the factory tuner game. The 2007 MazdaSpeed 3 makes a clear, high-performance statement both on and off the track while never losing sight of its everyday compact duties. It's one affordable thrill ride you'll want to drive every day.